All right, we are back in the Creative Corner with India Hartman, who is helping folks start their nonprofits. Now, if you listen to Create and Hustle, then you know that we have had nonprofits on here before. And one of the things about nonprofits is you want to make sure your paperwork and everything else is in order to make sure that you are effectively running a proper nonprofit. So India is here today because I saw that she was putting it together a workshop, a nonprofit one-on-one workshop. So welcome to Create and Hustle, India. How are you today?
I am actually pretty good today. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. Thank you for joining us here on Create and Hustle, where we like to ask creators, how did you take your idea and turn it into a business? So tell us a little bit about what you do and a little bit about the event that you're putting on.
Okay, so basically, I am the co-owner of Hartman Consulting. And so we are a business firm from anything dealing with nonprofits and LLCs, but my heart, of course, and passion is going to be nonprofits. We started a little bit back when we did our own nonprofits. We're the founder of a nonprofit for 10 years. So it started back then when people would give you these, the different prices, different rates. I was young. I was 22 years old. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of money. I can't do this. So I took a few classes. And I also just really learned the process over the years. Also, a lot of the experience in which I have gained has come from running the nonprofit that I'm founder of, also another nonprofit, and working on board of many others. So learning the legalistics of everything, of each state, and how to actually run the nonprofit and doing different things that have to do with actually the everyday living of a nonprofit. That's how I kind of made into a class. So about the class, so we do the business formations. We set up the LLCs, we set up the nonprofits, we do paperwork, we do logos, all that. We contract out who we need to contract, but everything kind of runs through us. We'll set up any state, 501c3, short form, long form, any of that paperwork for that. It is our passion. We also teach the training classes. This is what we're doing now. We have individual training classes, but really, like, one day I was talking to a client, I'm like, what amazing thing would it be if we can do a 2-day workshop to not do individual classes, but to put all the classes into a workshop, record them as well, just in case you can't be there the whole time, and then have that available. Also, new things that nonprofit founders actually deal with. So yes, we came up with a workshop for cultivating your nonprofit 101. And that goes from the point of the foundation of actually managing and starting. How do you start, all the way to asking, are you grant ready? And trying to get you to that point of being grant ready.
We're on ESPN Richmond 106.1 FM with India Hartman, who is here with the Cultivating Your Nonprofit 101 workshop. Being that you put on a workshop, and I know previously before the interview started, you said that you just put on a workshop previously. What are some of the common questions that you receive from people who are trying to start nonprofits or trying to get their nonprofit in order?
All right, the first thing I receive is, do I want to become LLC or do I want to become nonprofit? Really, what is the difference? That is the number one thing people ask, like, what my idea is it, is it going to be a nonprofit? Is that the proper way to go? Number two, of course, is, do I have the time and the money to invest into this nonprofit, to invest into doing what actually, what's in my heart to do? That's one of the questions as well. Another question would be, is like, how many board members do I need? How do I find board members? How do I actually market my nonprofit? And so by that, we end up coming together and creating this different courses within that for nonprofits, so we can be able to provide you with that all in one.
All right, I love that. I love that. So being that you are doing this online, like, what benefit does that give you to be able to expand your, I see Hartman Consulting on there. So yes. How does this workshop, how do you take a workshop like this and translate it into people signing up for your services?
So basically, you will go through our website. We do handle all 50 states. So when you normally sign up, register, we do work through Zoom, just like, where we are. And so we also do the screen share feature. They now have a Blackboard feature as well. So all of that, normally, once you go to our website, which is at www.hartmanconsulting1.com, you will literally see it on our front page to go and register for the course.
All right, folks. Well, you heard it first. India Hartman right here from Hartman Consulting, having the Cultivating Your Nonprofit 101 for the community, helping y'all put your nonprofits in order. So be sure to check it out. Let us know when the event is and any other details that we may need to know.
Sure. So it's Cultivating Your Nonprofit 101. It's a 2-day interactive workshop. So the 2 dates, it's going to be different information each day. It's going to be July the 1st from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Everybody knows that's 7 to 10 on Eastern Standard. And then July the 2nd, which is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Standard, which is 10 to 3 on Eastern Standard. Now the recordings are available. So if you're not available, let's say, for example, on that Friday evening, the recording will be available. It will be a week turnaround for the videos, of course, to download from Zoom and get those courses to you. It also is live as well, which means that it's not boring, just content running across. We're asking questions. We're asking you, how do you feel about certain things? And it's a live Q&A. So you're able to really get some of the answers that you need. Like on our last class, somebody literally broke down their budget while we was doing budget broke down. Hey, if you can work while we talk, we're completely okay with that as long as it doesn't hold up the class. Some of the topics that we talk about is foundations of a nonprofit, board ethics and training, are you grant ready, nonprofit leadership, community volunteers and getting partnerships, managing a nonprofit in your home, marketing your nonprofit, being mission focused, 501c3 now what, writing programs effortlessly, and budget breakdown. Now the class is normally $300, but it is $150 for all of that because it also includes minutes of a meeting template, budget breakdown template, volunteer handbook template, volunteer application template, sponsorship letter template, and bank minutes template. And we also provide Afterpay, which is 4 payments of $37.50. So you can go through our website directly to www.hartmanconsulting1.com, and you also can sign up for Afterpay in your cart, or you can pay for the class fully.
Well, folks, you heard that it's affordable. So go ahead and teach yourself some things about this nonprofit stuff. Even if you are someone who may have a nonprofit already, it never hurts to learn and educate yourself some more, or hear a different perspective as to how, some things, it may be told different for you to gain some more insight as to what you have to do for your situation. So India, thank you again for joining us on Create and Hustle. Let the people know where they can find you on social media.
Yes, actually, my personal page is also on the face of my business. So it's India Andrews Hartman on Facebook. That's India Andrews Hartman. If you send a friend request, I could just delete a few people and add you on there, but it'll be in the listing. If you want to go to our business page, it is under Hartman Consulting. And the Facebook is www.facebook.com. Hartman Consulting 2019 is the ending part. We're also on Instagram under Hartman Consulting as well. On that. And also, we're also with the Better Business Bureau under Hartman Consulting as well with Mobile, Alabama.
Well, thank you, India, for joining us on Create and Hustle, where we like to ask creatives, how did you take your idea and turn it into a business? So I want to thank you again. When the time gets closer, maybe we'll speak again, about some updates as to what you have going on for the event. All right?
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.